All right, for today, we are going to look at some decimal word problems and how to solve them. So this one says, last week Keith made $46.50. He washed cars over the weekend and now has $95.25. How much money did he make washing cars? So if he had this amount of money first, and then he ended with this amount of money after making some, to figure out how much money he made, I need to subtract these two numbers. So when I subtract, I want to line up the decimals so that they are even and lined up. Then I'm going to subtract. 5 minus 0 is 5. I can't do 2 minus 5, so I need to come next door and borrow and make this a 4. And this 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. Bring down my decimal. Can't do 4 minus 6, so I need to borrow from the 9 and make it an 8. And then this becomes 14. 14 minus 6 is 8, and 8 minus 4 is 4. So my answer for how much money he made was $48.75. Next one says, for the bowling season, Jess decided to buy a ball for $9.36, new shorts for $21.40, as well as a pair of bowling shoes for $48.50. Jess currently has $29.60 and a coupon for $12 off her purchase. How much more money does Jess need to complete her purchase? So first, we need to figure out how much she's spending. So she's spending $9.30 for the ball, $21.40 for shorts, and $48.50 for new bowling shoes. We need to add this together to figure out how much total she's spending. Well, 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 4 is 7. And 7 plus 5 is 12. Carry the 1. Bring down my decimal. 1 plus 9 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. Plus 8 is 19. Carry the 1. And 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 4 is 7. So right now, she's spending $79.20. Next, we figure out how much she has already. So she already has $21.60 and $12 coupon. So let's add to figure out how much money she already has. So this is how much money she needs, how much money she has. Well, 0 plus 0, 0. 6 plus 0, 6. Bring down my decimal. 9 plus 2, 11. Carry the 1. And 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So I mean, she currently has $41.60. Lastly, to figure out how much money she still needs, I need to subtract my $79.20 minus my $41.60. Now, 0 minus 0 is 0. I can't do 2 minus 6. So I need to borrow from the 9 and make it an 8. And then make this 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. Bring down my decimal. 8 minus 1 is 7. And 7 minus 4 is 3. So that means she needs to raise still $37.60. This one said, Mr. Alder drove 162 and 8/10 miles more than Mrs. Young. If Mr. Alder drove 483 and 75 hundredths miles on his trip, how far did Mrs. Young drive? So if I drove this many more than Mrs. Young, so I'm gonna write down, I drove 483 and 75 miles in all. And if I rode this many miles more than Mrs. Young, and I drove this many, to figure out how many miles Mrs. Young drove, I would need to subtract. Remember, when I line up my decimals, if there's a blank, I put a 0. Okay, so 5 minus 0 is 5. Can't do 7 minus 8, so I need to go next door and borrow from 3, make it a 2, then make this 17. 17 minus 8 is 9. Bring down the decimal. 2 minus 2 is 0. 8 minus 6 is 2, and 4 minus 1 is 3. So my answer would be 320 miles, not dollars, miles and 95 hundredths. Finally, Tommy earns $5.92 per hour at his work. If he works 9 hours, how much money will he earn? So this is multiplying. So I'm going to do 592 times 9. Well, I have two numbers at the decimal, so remember that I have 2 after the decimal when I'm doing this. 2 times 9 is 18. Carry the 1. 9 times 9 is 81. Plus 1 is 82. And 5 times 9 is 45. Plus 8, which is 53. Finally, I got to put my decimal back, 2 behind the decimal. So I'm going to put it between the 3 and the 2. So my answer is 53 and 28 cents. $53.28.